There is a genocide happening on Christians. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Global Christian population is facing an existential crisis. There is a genocide being committed against them. I'm Tal the Traveling Clad, your favorite white colonizing Zionist. This land that I'm living in Israel here is promised me 3,000 years ago. You can get the merch to support the channel down below in the description. We're talking about a pretty dark subject today. I'm not even going to lie to you. It's pretty dark and it's pretty sad. And it's going to be emotional for a lot of people to see. And I'm going to give you guys my commentary. This is some clips coming out of Nigeria with the ongoing horrible situation that's going on there. Let's take a look.
To be outside performing burial every day. And they expect us to silence. Now, it's an order. Nigerian government came out openly and denied there is no massacre. There is no genocide of Christians in Nigeria. And look at it today. Is there any Muslim here? United Nations, I know you're watching me. American Senate, you are watching what I'm doing, I'm saying here. Special advisor to Trump. Now, please tell Trump to save our life in Nigeria. They are killing Christians in Nigeria. Massacre Christians. If they say they kill Muslims, Muslims are being killed. By who? By Muslims. We are tired to be outside performing.
I resonate with his message so much. So much. I feel every emotion he's going through. Every emotion. And I'm going to show you guys another clip right now. Further clips from Nigeria. This is coming from friend of the show, Ali Tabrizi. He reposted this on Instagram.
2 again were killing fam that are about to be buried. Now 11 are here. Children. 5 children among 11 people killed. And then somebody is misleading the world that it's the headers Hamas clash. May the fire of God consume people with such philosophies. This is act of terrorism and genocide in this part of the world. Answer. We want the world to know that as far as we are concerned, we will not compromise, we will not give our land, and we will stand to defend our land to any length. 2 again were killing fam.
What do you think they would do if an October 7th happened to them? How do you think they would react? Have these questions in the back of your mind before I'm going to get very, not emotional, but I'm going to be very explosive with my commentary on this topic, okay? Pay attention. Think about these people. Go into their shoes for a second. Another clip here from Ali Tabrizi. Nigerian Christians burying their children, family, and friends who were just killed by Islamist attackers days ago in the north. Northern Nigeria now enforces Sharia law. In 12 majority Muslim states in the north of Nigeria, they're now enforcing Sharia law. And here they are doing a mass grave. And who is talking about it? Who have you heard? All my white friends in the West. All of my friends. All my hippie friends who care about genocide. Where are you? Where are you? Where? I haven't seen one of them posting about it. Not one of them. I lived on an island full of hippies in the Philippines. Sorry, I can't be quiet about this anymore. The island of Siargao. Where is the community? Where's the genocide? Where? Genocide in Gaza seemingly ended. It's done now, right? There's no more genocide. Where the fuck are my friends? Where's my community from New York City who was so vocal about Israel's genocide on the Palestinians? Where are you? Where is anybody? Sudan, 2 million people killed in the last few years. 500,000 of them children who died of malnutrition. Silence. In Somalia, 780,000 people dead. Silence. The Congo, it's 4 million. Many of them Muslims in Sudan and Somalia. Silence. And now in Nigeria, a country that is breeding superstars. I'm a lover of Afrobeats music. All the big celebrities from Nigeria that are popping up right now in the Afrobeats world. Silence. It drives me wild, man. What's the reason? Is it because they're black? Because if it is, you should be ashamed of yourself. Or is it because we're Jewish? Because if so, I spit on you. You should be ashamed of yourself. Ashamed of yourself. What is the reason for the astounding silence of the world in the face of Christians being killed? Now, let me tell you guys a story. A few months ago, when I was in Miami, I was invited to a very, how can I say, high level meeting with a bunch of very influential people in the Jewish world. And I told them verbatim, I told them to their faces, you need to make the persecution of Christians in the Middle East and Africa your problem too. You guys stand to be conservatives, fantastic. You stand for Christian values, fantastic. But you know what? You have all but abandoned your Christian brothers and sisters. And this goes for Jews and Christians in the West. This goes for every Christian creator who's watching this video. Every Christian voice in the West. And you know who you are, because I know some of you watch my videos. I'm saying this with love, not with hate. Every single one of you, when you ignore what's going on in Africa, when you ignore what's going on in Syria, in Lebanon, in Egypt, to your Christian brothers and sisters, don't forget, these are the people who have ancient bloodlines. You're new on the map. And again, I'm not discounting your religion. You're a new adopter to Christianity. These people have been practicing Christianity for thousands of years before you. They have been holding the Bible in the face of persecution before you. And you've abandoned them. You have the money, you have the power, the democracy, the governments. And what is happening to them? You've allowed them to be taken over by a radical sect of this terrible ideology of Islamism that is sweeping through the Middle East and Africa and destroying these communities, these ancient communities. Why? Because they're brown? Because they're black? Is that the reason? Because it better not be the reason. Jesus was brown like me. He looked like me. I share the same blood as Jesus. The same. I DNA tested it. Don't believe me? Here's my ancestry.com. I did it here in Israel. I know I have the same blood as him. This drives me wild. Wild. We have to do a better job. A better job standing up for our Christian brothers and sisters. I mean, look, I'm not here to put myself on a pedestal or ego, but you can't look at me and say I haven't done it. For 2 years, I've been crying about this shit. I've been talking about it for 2 years, about the persecution of Christians in the Middle East. Between Maronites to Assyrians, I say it in almost every fucking video. If you watch my channel, you'll see I'll say it 3 to 4 times a day. Where is everyone else, man? Sorry, where's the Ben Shapiros? Where's the Matt Walshes? Where are you guys? Where's the Andrew Clavens? Where's the Daily Wire? Where's Tucker? Where's Candace? Why are you abandoning your Christian brothers and sisters? Why? What? Give me one reason, a good reason. Why? And I know I'm getting a little attacky on our own side, but for sake, why is no one talking about this? This is happening, and it's going to come to you. If you think it stops in Nigeria, you are a fucking fool. You are a joke. If you think it stops in Africa, if you think it stops on the borders of Turkey and Syria and Lebanon, you are a fucking joke. It's already in Dearborn, Michigan. It's already in New York City. It's already in Chicago. You think it won't come to Miami? You think it won't come to Los Angeles? This is a war. We are fighting a war against people who believe that their ideology is supreme and their ideology is the only way. How many times do I need to come on this to mobilize into something? I don't care about action. I care about words right now. Talk about this thing. How is it that I'm the only creator on the internet who's talking about this day in, day out? Why is it? Why is it like this? It drives me crazy. And yeah, I've talked about it before. I have this weird sort of premonition, sort of love, sort of compassion for black people, for people in the Middle East. I don't know. I feel connected. What can I say? Does that make it that I'm going to be the only one to talk about it? Why is it that I'm the only one? Why do I have to feel like a father to the internet and say, hey, look at this that's happening? Way worse than Gaza. They're burning people in tires alive in Sudan and Somalia, putting them in tires, putting kerosene on it and lighting it on fire. That's been going on for 20 years. No one's talking about it. And as Gaza reignites, breaks their 15th ceasefire so they can God knows what, and we'll have to pound them into submission again, the Nigerian Christians are going to be sitting in children's graves yelling at you on a microphone saying, hey, pay attention to me. Say something. And then you see a video that I catch a Sudanese guy saying free Palestine. And he tells me, ignore Sudan. Don't pay attention to Sudan. Don't talk about Sudan. We're talking about Palestine now. That's how bad it's gotten, my friends. There's a world of shit heading our way if we don't take this seriously. If you think they stop at Israel, if you think they stop at the Jews, if you think they stop at the Christians, you've got another thing coming. They're coming for themselves. For the Muslims aren't safe living with other Islamists. Normal, regular, moderate Muslims who are looking for peace, they're not even safe under the Islamists. You think you in Texas are safe? What's wrong with you? If you are to follow in the words of Jesus, your God, your Messiah, right? I have no connection. I'm looking at this from an outside source as a Jew who does not believe in Christianity in any way, shape, or form. I'm looking at this from the outside. If you're supposed to be following in the footsteps of your God, Jesus, that's your brother in Nigeria. That's not your cousin. That's your brother. That is your Christian brother. Help him the fuck out. How much power do you have, Christians in the West? How much power do you have? Between finances to government to law, how much power do you harbor in your hands? How much of a voice do you have to speak up for the voiceless? What, so because they're a different color, it doesn't matter? And I'm not trying to paint a picture that you guys are racist, but for fuck's sake, what is the answer? What am I missing here? I have my own battle to fight, right? I'm a Jew. I have to stand up for my people. How can I be a Jew trying to inspire you Christians? You're 2 billion people. You rival the Muslims. How is it? Look how but look how united they are in their voice. How is it that we're allowing this to happen? How is it? It drives me crazy. I could yell about this all day. It drives me buck wild, man. I can't take it anymore. And it's been happening throughout the entire war with Gaza, the entire war for 2 years. People in Africa, North Africa, in the Middle East have been crying for help from their Islamist oppressors. They've been cheering Israel on, saying, please quell this mess. Send a message to the Muslim Arab world, to the extremist part of the Muslim Arab world. Tell them that we can't be with, and that you stand with us and that we stand with you. And from the rest of the world, we've heard silence. Where the fuck are the conservative influencers, man? Where are you guys? Where are you guys to talk about this? It drives me crazy. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you a long time. Goodbye, Klats. Man, these comment sections are insane. What do you mean? Literally every comment is just like making fun of Jewish people, saying some stupid shit like it was promised to them 3,000 years ago, kicked out of 109 countries, white colonizers, and then a bunch of Jews in the comment section getting triggered and calling it anti-Semitism. It's bringing me down. Okay, well here, take this. What's this? It's a white colonizer shirt from thetravelingclat.com. And here, take a matching hat. Why do you want me to wear this? Because when we laugh in their faces, it triggers them more. Like for example, my grandparents were kicked out of Baghdad, Iraq. Right. So guess what? I'm yo Baghdadi. Get it? And boom, here's a hat with a kube on it. So you're saying when they make fun of us, just wear it? Precisely. What will trigger the stupid pro-pallies more than you proudly joining the 109 club for being kicked out of 109 countries? Or are you openly embracing being a white colonizer? Or even just acknowledging that everything was promised to you 3,000 years ago? Don't run from it. Embrace it. Bet. TheTravelingClat.com. Embrace the meme, embrace the Jew hatred, and laugh in their face. thetravelingclad.com. If you don't want to buy any merchandise, the best way to support me is by donating on Buy Me a Coffee, my PayPal, or becoming a member on my Patreon. Your support is very much needed and very much appreciated. Thank you.